Welcome to this edition of User Asks. In this video we're going to go over affiliate or outlink tracking to see how we can do that the best possible way. First up, this user's question. I've just started adding affiliate links to my website, but I can't track activity on the affiliate site themselves. How can I know when someone clicks on one of my affiliate links? So you just started off adding these links and you've not done anything else. The only way you're really going to find those is in the outlinks report in Matomo. So let's have a look. So this is my Matomo. It's full of fake data. None of these visits are real. It probably looks a little bit different to yours because someone from the community has created a theme. You can apply themes to Matomo, and it's made a dark theme, which for me I think it's just easier in the eyes, right? But down the left hand side everything looks the same, it's just different colors. Down the left hand side we've got the behavior reports, and we click on behaviors and we've got the outlinks, and this is where if someone clicks on your website and goes somewhere else, it's recorded in this report. So you can see a list of all the outlinks, and if I expand one out, it gives the actual full URL it's used to go to whatever the outlink is. On the right hand side we've got the a breakdown of how many times it's been clicked for this date range. So for real sort of low level tracking of outlinks, you just want to count what they are, that's probably perfectly fine, but we also want to know what drew people to your website to click on that link to start with. But we'll get onto that. But for this one, perhaps we'll just take for example that we're only really interested in links that go to this plugins.pwork org website because it's a shop for the Matomo store, and they sell plugins and things, and perhaps we've struck up a relationship with Matomo, and they're going to pay us for linking people through to their site, and we just want to see how many clicks are going through. I don't want to see all this other stuff. I want to export it, so I've got it in a spreadsheet so I can have a look at it later on. So what we can do is we can just scroll down the bottom. We've got like a little filter button here. We can type in plugins, and just the links that go to the plugin site come up on my screen, so it just filters it out nicely, and when I go to export it, I can export it just with that list of data for that particular day. But again, we want to be able to find out why or where those people who clicked on that came from, and we could go and have a look at all the visits individually to see where they've come from by clicking on the segmented log, and we've got sort of some refer information here on the left hand side, but I want to see it all in its totality. I don't want to go through every single visit, and if you've not made any other changes to your website, you could use a custom report to do that. I'll just put one together quickly just to demonstrate what you could do with custom reports. So here's a custom report I've created, and it's got refer to affiliate. You can name it whatever you want, and I've just added some dimensions, refer a name, so where they've come from, the link they clicked on, and the amount of clicks that were made. And I've also added a filter because I've got so many outlinks here. I just want to focus on these particular ones because I'm not really interested in the other ones. These are the ones I get paid for, right? So we set that up, we click on update or save, and it goes through and processes it. So let's have a look at the report and see what it looks like. So here we go, and on this day there wasn't a lot of click-throughs at all really, but if we go and look at it, we can see all these links are going to the plugin site, and the users have come from GitHub, Windler, DuckDuckGo, and Bing. And we can see on the right hand side just how many clicks were made from those particular referrers. If we crank that out to a month, we get a bit more data. We can see that searches from Yandex had more for us. So somehow through web search, someone's come to our website and then clicked on from plugins, and we could go through and just drill down on those Yandex searches and just see what pages those people are going to. But that's a lot of hard work. There must be an easier way to be able to get all the information about where these people have come from, and there is. So here we're looking at the goals report, and this is just underneath the goals tab here, and we can create a goal based on those clicks going through, right? So if I click on manage goals, and I add a new goal, I can just call it plugins links clicks, whatever makes sense to you. And when a visitor clicks onto an external website, and we'll just say contains plugins, and we add the goal, every time someone clicks on an outlink to the plugins website, it converts the goal. And the important thing about that is that how that goal was converted gives you infinitely more information. So have a look at some goals that have already been created. Not much point waiting around for this goal now because it's going to take days for anything to come up. So we'll have a look at ones that are already in the system. And we've got there's a table of contents goal here. It's had a couple of conversions. And when we click on that day, which is header conversion, it comes up with our results. And it's got the goals by referrer. And this is all the ways that people converted this goal. So where they came from, keywords, campaign sources, page URLs, countries, the whole sort of shoot match, and it shows you how they're converted. So we go to websites, and this goal converted because there's an example. This is all made up data, but referrer.example.org is where they came from, and they converted this particular goal. So that's obviously a lot more powerful than just looking at the outlinks and the clicks or trying to build a customer report or all this details. You really just want to go and make a goal based on that outlink so you can get all the information and find out where all the good sources are for converting those visits into links to your affiliates. So that's sort of outlink tracking briefly, and touched a little bit on goals there. If you have any other questions, let me know in the comments. Otherwise, thanks for watching.